round 8 of Junior at a reigning Catalunya. Matthias gets his first chance to win the championship. All he's got to do is finish inside the top 2, which is what he's done all season, and he'll win it. Easier said than done, but we'll have to see how it goes.
Yep. Well, guys, still currently starting to fit, so I'm not quite sure what they're doing at the moment. They're probably looking at a different setup for these conditions, maybe, who knows. But gonna certainly change things up with this wet weather. They can seems to fare well in conditions like this. So he could do quite well here. Not too sure yet, but we'll see in about 13-14 minutes time how the qualifying will shape out and the grid will be. There's a few of the guys start a lap now, so an interesting qualifying session coming up for sure.
Oh, and VTR goes up the inside. Nice, through turn 8, just getting the drive. VTR looks to be a man on the pace at this current moment, but it might be someone else on track. But oh!
Whoa!
It is hitting the back of VTR there. Luckily, the pair of them didn't crash. Nearly Lorenzo Iannone there, but thankfully the pair of them didn't fall. And around the final corner. And across the line, the pair of them go.
Yep.
VTR goes first and Joey goes second.
Yeah, Joe coming into the final corner now.
Yeah.
Trouble to do quite well in these conditions at Sandonia at Termas. It wasn't raining, but it was a wet track, so.
No, I think it was fully raining.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it might have been.
I don't think he was the fastest guy, but he didn't crash, so he just Lorenzo take the old route. I'm going to take a guess. And Jackman getting on the curb there. He's not going to have a nice run through that corner at all. And now for the final corner, and this will put him at least in 4th position.
Has he run out of fuel?
I think he would have run out of fuel, because I think he would have still done a lap at Devon. Very strange that. Maybe I don't know what just happened then. That was very strange.
What actually happened there?
Anyway, Joey now into the hairpin of turn 10. Has lost in sector 3 as he runs onto the Catalunya paint. And hits the curb and goes down. Where's Saya? Saya, you're here somewhere. There he is. Saya's going through turn 8 now. So we'll just go on with, is that Wigan? No, who's at the front of this thing? Is it? I think it's me. Yeah, it's me. As Chubb has crashed somewhere in the last sector. But me now. Round the penultimate corner.
Ooh, Lorenzo second sector as a red.
Jack Berman's crashed.
Jack Berman's gone down.
And now around the final corner. And me crosses the line. And he goes 3rd. Matthias goes 5th. Wigan goes 4th. And Saya.
Lorenzo still hasn't. Yeah, he's pulled up a lot. Nice.
Goes 3rd. Joey taking a very inside-ish line there.
What's Lorenzo doing? He just stopped on the track and then carried on again.
Who knows, but Wigan currently improving in sector 1. Well, sector 1's pretty much inconclusive because if you can because sector 1 is just 2 corners, so most people are going to improve or go great. As VTR runs onto the green at the last corner, but don't think he's improving anyway. No, so it's irrelevant. There's a Wigan now. Goes down the straight. And Wigan brakes hard for turn 10 as the rear goes round a bit there. And now through the left and right, yeah. There's a bit of a pretty big gap between second and third there, so Wigan might be able to slot perfectly inside there. Ooh. Yeah. Wigan crosses the line and goes third.
Good. Not a bad time there for Wigan, definitely.
And Matthias goes grey in sector 3, and he's ran wide on the exit of the hairpin, having a massive moment on the rear.
Matthias currently in 7th. So, yep, definitely. Only AC Slayer and Jack Bowman can not settle up, and as I say, Jack Bowman, he does unfortunately crash once again in the second
Matthias jumps into 5th place. But Mead now just got to contend with 2 more corners. Where's AC? Oh, AC's just going up to the final 2. As Mead crosses the line and jumps into 2nd place. And AC Slayer now goes round the final corner. Where will he go? He goes 8th. Miura red sector 1, but we have to wait to sector 2 to see how conclusive that is. With VTO for a red sector 2. There's Joey now, he's got Lorenzo behind him. Where's had a strange sector 3. It was Lorenzo, well, strange, as the pair of them go extremely wide at turn 10. And now go VT on the curb, and that is his lap over.
Me went orange in the second sector, but he's coming into
Joey trying to get the slipstream with Chubb. As he improved, Lorenzo jumps into 2nd place. And me now, where's Sire? Sire's a bit further back. So me now and where's Jack Berman? Jack Berman's going for turn 10, he completely missed his turn, he overshoots turn 10 massively. A lot of them seem to be doing that, struggling with the braking zones and the turning circle they have in the wet. As me now crosses the line. And does not improve about Sire. Sire improves in time but not position. Jack Berman will now set his first lap of the session. He jumps to 9th. AC crosses the line and improves but remains in 10th place. Matthias currently personal best sectors 1, 2, 3, hits the curb and goes down. Lorenzo having a big moment there through turn 9 that might cost his lap time into the 3rd sector. Yep, he's gone personal best. Whoa, Lorenzo had a massive twitch there through turn 11 and turn 12. Even more, oh my god. Yeah, what his traction control is on, I don't know, but does not look healthy. Let's see, what can Lorenzo jump VTR? And he does. And Wigan now improving. Currently in 5th position, only a 10th away from the front row. As now he goes into turn 10. I feel like this is probably where the lap's probably going to be a bit of a make or break kind of place. Wigan a lot more smoother than Lorenzo was through that section. Jack Bowman's had another fall. Matthias is sort of in between no one at the moment. He's half a second slower than Sire, but he's half a second quicker than Chubb. So he's sort of in a place of his own at the moment. And Wigan jumps onto the front row of the grid. Yeah, he's doing what he. Yeah, he needs to pretty much win this race to keep the championship alive. As Matthias gets a nice run through turn 10. I don't know who's in front of Matthias. That is Joey. And I think he gets out of his way nicely there.
Yeah, Matthias looks like he's pushing real hard here. Whoa.
And he's on to pole. Wow, VTR red sectors 1 and 2, here we go. Round turn 9. Half a second.
Separate, yeah.
Half a second cover the top 7, so pretty
Yeah.
good stuff there. As VTR goes through turn 10 and he's red.
Yep, and front row is separated by less than 0.1 hours of now, but that's most likely going to change if he can nail this final sector.
Through the penultimate corner. Nice and yeah, it's nice. Here we go. By 7/10 of a second. Oh my god.
What? What the hell? Wow.
Incredible. Incredible. Yep.
Oh.
And Saya pulls out the lap. Me now comes into the final corner. Might have a little bit of slip shoot up the exit, maybe. If it's close enough to VTR. That might help you drag him along a little bit. And he jumps into 4th place. AC. Wiggins at a fall in sector 2. So AC now into turn 10. Nicely through there, and Jack Bowman goes for turn 10 as well, shadowing the person who he's just in front of. And Joey also improving, so I feel like from 2nd to 7th, it's the battle of who can maximise the most. So AC runs quite wide through the last corner. And AC will cross the line, jumps to 8th, Jack Bowman across the line, jumps to 7th. Where's Joey? Joey is now down the start finish, and he crosses the line and jumps into 4th place, by 1/1000 of a second in front of me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. What can Saya do? No, I think maybe he's just hit a bit of a grey patch. Might have just been bogey track, you don't know, but he did some good performances at Sepang, Silverstone. He showed strong pace at Termas, but he just had too many crashes as Lorenzo's crashed. Here comes Saya now into the hairpin. Nicely through there. This is also people's last laps, so session is over. That went quite quick. Me currently improving, so me could jump 4th place or better, maybe even onto the front row.
Saya. well.
Yeah. Wigan improving. Got some red exclamation marks popping up, but here we go. Cross the line, jumps into fourth. Yeah. Wigan got me as a marker, probably the perfect person to have, as me's lost his lap. So me will start from at least 6th position. It doesn't look like he's going to improve. And this, with me continuing his lap, this might actually help Wigan. Give a little bit of a slipstream, a little bit of just a toe, as Wigan now comes down the start finish, and he crosses the line, and he jumps into 4th place.
He's the last person.
Yeah.
Jackson will approve the results, and we can now show you guys. Oh, it's Nelson. I apologise, I'm used to it being Jack, but it is Nelson approving the results for our qualifying session, and it is VTR on pole, 0.7 in front of Matthias, a monster lap from VTR there, with Lorenzo heading off the first row of the grid, with Wigan on the front of the second row, with Saya and Joey closely followed behind him. On the third row, you've got me and Jack Berman at AC Slayer, and then running off the grid is Chubb. As Nelson skips it there a bit quickly, so I had to speed up a bit.
Oh, clear skies.
I'm so used to it being you hosting these lobbies, Jack, that I just totally forgot it was Nelson. Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, so Wigan is the man who's pretty much got to win this race. If Matthias, because Matthias, if he finishes first or second, he's champion. If he's third, Wigan must win. If he's fourth, Wigan must win. If he's fifth, Wigan must finish second. If he's sixth, Wigan must come at least third, with either Lorenzo or VTR winning. So if they want to stay in it as well, so it's gonna have to be more of. It's basically just down to Matthias how far he is, and then it's up to the other guys to get the win. So it's a long run to turn 1, and there's potential that, well, we saw last season that there can be reincarnations of collisions from 2006, so hopefully that doesn't happen, but let's see who will lead into turn 1. Possible dive bombs happening, but we're off, and it's going to be Lorenzo who takes the lead. As they all fire down into the first corner, it's Sayer who's managed to jump into second as they break into turn 1. AC Slayer's gone down. And I think that's it.
Was that a lag crash?
No idea, but Joey's gone down. Vito goes on the inside of Sayer. What a move. Incredible. So VTR retakes the lead. Matthias is in second as Lorenzo goes up the inside of Sayer and Matthias. And Matthias, oh my god, through turn 4. Jack Berman jumped into 5th as they go 3 abreast into turn 4. Oh, VTR's getting away. So Matthias dropping from 1st to 7th, back and then got this. Oh, he's made contact with 2 other riders who are rejoining the line. Oh my god, Chubb, this is absolute carnage. But VTR's in the lead, Sayers in 2nd, Lorenzo in 3rd, and Jack Berman in 4th. So Jack Berman doing a great start. And VTR is looking to try and clear off.
Oh my god! Oh, there was a bit of an incident there between me, Wigan, and Matthias, but luckily nobody went down. Bit of contact there.
And AC goes to the inside of Chubb. And Chubb fires back up the inside through turn 12. No, he can't. But VTR will cross the line in 1st place. He had the pace to win in Termas. He had a similar sort of pace in qualifying today. Can he convert this into his 1st ever VollGass win? Through the chicane they go. Sayers still, he's hot on his heels though. Yeah. VTR sort of finally showing the potential we've known he's had all season. Showing it during testing as well, and he showed a glimpse of it in last season as well. Just this is finally seeing what he's capable of when he's given the chances. Jack Berman at the top there, understeering a bit out of turn 4, nearly onto the grass. He's now got me and Matthias to fend off. Wigan, he's the one who's the closest to Matthias, and he's in 7th place, so he's not been able to make the most of Matthias's poor start. Having a poor start himself.
I do have the championship on my phone.
AC's gone down. AC's gone down somewhere at turn 9, that is.
So Matthias has got...
Oh, me on the curb.
39 points to Lorenzo. So
VTL's in a championship clinching position. he's in a holding position. If someone is on the gravel there, Jack Burns on the gravel, but VTL's in a position where he'll be able to maintain the championship fight at this current stage.
VTR is currently sat on 58 points, so
he'll keep it alive by 1 point. As not for long as Matthias
joined on points with Lorenzo.
Goes up the inside of me. No. Jack Burns a little bit wide, but holds him off. Yeah. 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 VTR's got a 2nd lead over Sayer, who's got a 2nd lead over Lorenzo. So VTR putting in the laps at the moment. Me runs a little bit wide through turn 5. Matthias looks to go up the inside. Not able to as me looks scared running Jack Berman. Lorenzo's gone down. Lorenzo has gone down through turn 7, and Jack Berman's followed him. And he hits the wall and he's gone down as well. And so now it's me in 3rd and Matthias in 4th and Wigan in 5th. So if it stands right now, Matthias would win the championship.
Yep.
As they brake hard now into turn 10.
I think Matthias would like to get ahead of me because...
Oh, but he's gone down! He's hit the curb and he's gone down!
Commentator's curse there. I was going to say, before that happened, I was going to say that Matthias would have liked to have gotten ahead of me because there's a bit of clear ground in front of him and he could just kind of settle into his rhythm and hopefully put a gap on the guy behind him, Wigan, who is currently coming into this round 2nd in the championship. But it's looking like it now that if VTR can get a good result or stay where he is now, it's not going to change anything. I believe, unfortunately, it might be.
He'd jump into 2nd in the championship, but he would not be able to keep the championship alive.
No, so Matthias just needs to stay where he is, and
AC's gone down again.
The VollGazzRacing Junior Season 3 champion, so that's well deserved. He's been very, very consistent like the whole season, so he's done a really good job, and he did come into wildcard last week in the main class at RS and kind of blew some people's minds with how he did there.
Lorenzo going up the inside of Joey through turn 5 and down to turn 6. And Lorenzo goes up the inside and AC Slayer has disappeared.
Retired, yeah.
So Lorenzo now into P5. Can Joey fight back as Lorenzo goes on the curb there? It's going to impact his run. I think he's just going to hold off Joey as they now go into turn 10. It's all good. Syed is now on the back of VTR. So VTR seen for a couple of laps to when the fuel was heavier to extend the gap of Syed, but Syed's managed to claw back some of the gap. And as I said, he's just lost a few attempts there through the final sector. And Matthias is 4 seconds back, so I think these two, it's most likely going to be these two vying for the lead if nothing goes wrong. Yeah. In terms of team championship wise, they'd keep that alive, I believe, with Matthias' teammate not being here and Repsol Honda being in a winning and 8th place position, which would be more than enough to stay in front. Vito ran a very wide through turn 7 there, and that's brought Syed back, going to bring Syed back into it. So
yeah,
Vito just making a couple of mistakes that are allowing Syed to stay with him currently. But he's still there in the background, and so is Wigan. So let's start to click away. We're already going to be on to lap 6. As we now go into the final corner. And start lap 6 of 12.
halfway point of the race. Matthias pulling a slight gap to Wigan. Bowen gets a warning there. I don't know what that was for. Probably track limits, maybe. I'm not too sure. But everybody, front three, slightly spread out. Syed still fairly close to BTR, but
Yep, so Joey currently 6th. Me, who was in the podium position for all of about 4 corners until he crashed. As they now go round turn 5. So there seems a bit of a stalemate here between everyone because fortunately not many overtaking is going on at the moment. As now the leaders go through turn 10, VTO goes on the curb. Oh my god! Somehow he stayed on, and Syed is going to take the lead of the race. VTO making a massive mistake there, and somehow the bike had a very strange reaction to the curb. Managed to stay on, but Syed is now into the lead as we reach the heart. Oh, Joey's gone down! Joey goes down, but now we cross the line. 6 laps have gone. 6 laps to go. 50% of this race to go, and it's anyone who's gain at the moment. So there's a massive head bobble in the braking zone of turn 1. VTL round the back of him as they go through turn 3. VTL could be set up a move for turn 4 if he can get close enough. No, he's not quite close enough, but he might be able to game on the exit. No, VTL's taking the wider line. And now through turn 5. So Matthias 3.2 seconds behind. If these two start battling, they could bring Matthias into this, because I feel like if these guys are left alone, Matthias has got pretty much the exact same pace, and maybe a little bit quicker depending on who's leading. But Saya now looking to try and escape from VTR and makes a big mistake again through turn 10.
Running a bit wide, so maybe the pressure's slightly getting to VTR, as he hasn't had a win yet in VollGazzRacing. He's had some podiums, but never a first place finish. But there's still a few laps to go, so anything can happen in this race.
Matthias is 2.5 seconds behind now. So Matthias is on the Matthias is coming. Yeah. Yeah, he just needs to do what he was doing at the start of the race, do what he did in qualifying, and just try and put all the corners together nicely. And he's right onto the back of Sire again. He's like in sector 1, VTR's got Sire. Then maybe, but then he just comes to turn 10 and VTR just seems to struggle at the moment. Maybe he's just lost a bit of confidence after that mistake. I mean, in sector 1, oh no, VTR's gone wide, he's gone down!
Oh my god.
Yeah. VTR will be absolutely kicking himself right now as he looks to try and fight back on Matthias.
Oh my god.
Matthias in a certainly championship winning position now. But VTR's now in the slipstream. Is he going to try and move into turn 10? Many people have tried it. He goes up these and he's knocked him off. He's knocked him off.
What?
Oh my god. What have you... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We see it so many times, it goes so wrong in that corner.
He's not left the position. He's not left it, has he?
Yeah, he did. But VTR, he's done what so many have done before in the past. It was a hard move, and unfortunately it's not gone well at all for the TS. But Wigan, that now promotes Wigan into the to keep the championship battle alive. But it's still not over. It's still not over right now.
I thought that was a very, very silly move on VTR's part there. Very silly. It's evident what happened, so I guess there won't be need to have too much reviewing of that after the race.
Oh, we'll still probably need to look at the.
We'll still need to anyway,
look at both of them. Bit of a big part of the race. Yeah. But anyway, so Matthias, if he can jump into 4th place, that would be enough. 3 laps to go now. Sire, who's managed to dodge all this carnage and stuff, leads the way by 5.8 seconds in front of Wigan, who's got Wigan VTR 1 second behind him. So currently, unfortunately, everyone's quite spaced out at the moment. But let's see. So you got me and Jack Berman who are quite close together. That boon is currently 6th, so considering his front tyre is very cold, oh my god, so I think he's definitely gone with a hard front tyre.
We need to look at the points difference.
Wigan would keep it alive. Then Matthias would keep it alive by countback. Yeah, so if Matthias can make the move on Lorenzo, that'll be enough to take it.
As Wigan's going to score 12 points if it stays as it is now. So that will put Wigan to 75
28 points behind.
Matthias is 5th, which is... that's how many points?
Joey's gone down again.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be enough.
Yeah. Oh.
He's ran wide.
It's just gone so wrong for VCR in the second half of this race. 5 perfect laps and then it's gone down the pipe.
We're running wide as well.
Matthias is half a second from Lorenzo though, so Matthias could do this. Yeah. Yeah. So Sire out in front. He's done the perfect job. He made. He's just benefited from everyone's mistakes really. He got a good start. Yeah. He passed VTR after his mistake in turn 10 and managed to escape everything. Yeah. Had VTR made a mistake, it'll be interesting to see how this goes, but. So here we go. It's the last lap of round 8. Yeah. Here we go. How will the championship fare? Yeah. So we go into turn 1. Through the chicane. Nicely done. Matthias is getting really close to Lorenzo now. He's in overtaking distance. I'm not sure if it was difficult for him to figure out where on earth he is in terms of championship wise, but anyway, now he goes through turn 4 and into turn 5. Could Matthias attempt to move into turn 10? Or maybe into turn 7? And he's through side by side. Side by side again through turn 9. Lorenzo holds him off. Here we go into turn 10. Lorenzo goes extremely defensive. Matthias can't undercut him.
Oh! Oh my god.
And Sire is going to cross the line to win the race. Matthias can't do it. He can't do it.
Not quite.
Joe finishes 6th. Me finishes 7th. Chubb will cross the line in 8th, and Lorenzo will finish in 9th position. And Joey does a very nice stoppie to finish the race off there. Alive. So Sire takes the win. 5 seconds in front of Wigan. and third place for VTR, controversially there. Lorenzo in fourth, Matthias in fifth. So it's gonna get some stuff from this. Jack Bowen in sixth, me in seventh, Chubb in eighth, and Joey rounding out the field in ninth.
Lucia's already here, he's just got his mic muted.
I know, yeah, Saya's here, BTR's here as well, and we got his mic muted. So we're just waiting on Matthias right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Matthias. Wait.
Not Matthias. Wigan.
Yeah, Wigan said he his mic's broke, so he's typing the.
Okay.
Alright, BTR, Pepper's up to you.
Alright, so VTR, another podium for you, but probably the most controversial one you've had. You went for the move on Matthias, and it, let's say, didn't quite go to plan for Matthias. It's on the receiving end, but you managed to come across the line in third, and you rode a pretty good race, but second half was a bit of a disaster. So just tell us a bit how it went for you.
Just collide, and then Matthias falls off, and then I just don't feel I deserved that. That was a very poor race by me.
Okay, well, I kind of respect you being honest. We will probably have to review it from both sides, as it was definitely caught on stream. But we'll have a look at it. But nevertheless, it was a third place, and you rode really well in the first half, but the second half went a bit downhill. But hopefully, you'll be able to take this to the final 2 rounds and have a couple of good races and do what you did in the first 5 laps of this race in those ones. So well done.
Alright, yeah, Wayne came in second, but he said he will type it to check.
Okay, yeah, he sent it to me.
Okay, so if you read it out, I will.
Yeah. It was a good recovery from a poor start. I'm pleased with the podium. Congrats to Saya and unlucky Matthias. He was unfortunate being took out. So there's Wigan, who did a very good recovery to second position and avoid after poor start, but managed to find his way into second place. So good job by him.
Yeah, good job to Wigan and good job, of course. Now the last man to get into standing on the first step of the podium right here is Saya. So Saya, you ran a great race. You got the first couple of laps, and after you made that mistake, you overtook, and you were gone the rest of the race. So tell me a bit more about the race.
Okay, thank you guys. It was struggle when we start at qualifying. I thought it was a rain or a wet track, but it's a good weather when we start the race. I have a good start on starting. Then I just follow VTR until I found that he has a lot of mistake on turn 10. So from there, I start to catch VTR. Then on the I think on 5th or 7th lap, then I take in charge in front of the race. So it was a good race. My target was a podium. So I win this race. It's a good start. It's a good win. Thank you guys.
Yeah, congratulations to you, Saya, and I hope you continue this phase to next week.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you all the guys for participating today, and up to next week.
Yeah, so that has been round 8 of VollGazzRacing Season 3 Junior. We will see you tomorrow for the main class, and then next week we'll have the finale of rounds 9 and 10 in some capacity at Qatar and Mazzano. So we'll see you then. Goodbye.